Yeah,
you and I are the only two
we're aligned.
We're very much aligned.
Wait, I don't know if we've ever been more aligned. We're
pretty aligned.
Yeah, we've been so aligned.
Right? I don't know.
We didn't formally start with that, but yes, the Masters are upon us.
The fact that we're talking about Tiger.
Masters, baby. Yeah, it's Masters week. Let's go.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Listen, I don't know what picture you're referring to, but the point remains that like they are kind of desecrating the whole sanctity of Augusta and the Masters, and I could not agree more with it.
Sure.
Seeing Kevin Hartley. Speaking of pumping it down the throats of America through the media, can we talk about your coach?
Game is game.
I was going to talk about. Let's just stay here. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted, Nick. The Cubs are just 2027 World Series contenders now.
I'm a little disappointed.
You're disappointed?
I'm a little disappointed.
In what?
In the team names. There's zero
Absolutely
creativity.
Absolutely not. Hey, who cares?
I do.
Okay, hold on.
Don't
First of all,
blame us for jumping on a golden opportunity. Not our fault that Tiger is the talk of the town.
thank you for joining us, by the way.
You
Episode
guys
32.
With all due respect.
No, can you
It's
listen?
the funniest thing going into the Masters, objectively speaking. So...
Okay, but other than you and I, nobody else in the group picked up on that. That's why I'm disappointed. I figured everybody in the group was going to take the Tiger.
You're not disappointed in me.
No,
okay.
in the group
I'm sorry.
at large.
I apologize. I apologize.
You're good.
We were aligned.
I was going to say, I'm like, you're coming off I also had a Tiger. I'm Tiger's third strike because by now he should be on.
100%. Going back to I was Tiger the Uber driver.
Yeah.
Fair.
I tried Tiger's designated driver. I tried backseat driving.
I got you.
No, not too many characters already taken. Somehow, every time I put in an offensive one that wasn't like beat around the bush, Tiger is a drunk driver, they just said, team's already taken. Name's already taken.
I just assumed you thought the Tiger thing was already being pushed way too far. It wasn't.
No, not enough. Not enough. I'm just
sorry.
thoroughly disappointed. There's such a low-hanging fruit.
Yeah,
you and I are the only two
we're
that...
aligned.
We're very much aligned.
Wait, I don't know if we've ever been more aligned. We're
pretty aligned.
Yeah, we've been so aligned.
I like
it's unbelievable.
This. I like this.
I would at least like to give a point for mine. When I was making my team name, I was trying to make the league name. And it was like, there you go. So I didn't know who anyone's team names were. What?
Did we formally say we're talking about the Masters, right? I don't know.
We didn't formally start with that, but yes, the Masters are upon us.
The fact that we're talking about Tiger.
Masters, baby. Yeah, it's Masters week. Let's go.
Yeah. It's day one. Day one's concluded.
We just got off the range.
I would hope it's concluded.
It is. Sam Burns, Rory McIlroy are your co-leaders leaving day one. A little disappointed that none of my day one leaders ever hit. Thought Tommy Fleetwood was going to be the guy.
You got to be patient.
I know.
You got to be patient.
That bet's dead because it was first day leaders. Like there was no patience
anymore. You're talking about bets.
The winning picks and my fantasy team's still alive, very much so. Which we never even talked about stakes, by the way, boys.
Do we need one?
I don't think so.
We're on camera.
Why not? I mean, we're all in the room.
What would you stake?
Matt will agree to it. I don't know. I don't know. We didn't like. There's no wager or nothing. There's no skin in the game. It's just point of personal pride, I guess.
Yeah.
We ain't got no money in it, no nothing. That's fine.
We could do a punishment for whoever comes in last.
I do like that. Although that looks like me and Nate right now. Be patient. Be patient.
That's right. Be patient.
You know what? Who needs consequences?
We didn't agree to this prior to.
That's why I'm. Yeah, that's fine.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's just.
I think that's something that needs to be established going into.
Of course,
this is true.
Of course,
because then
there's
I
a
lot
only waited
more.
for the link for like 5 days.
There's a lot. Shut your
has
whore
nothing.
mouth.
Okay.
Hey, well, I was waiting for the link for 5 days, and then it took him 2.5 days to create his own league anyway.
This is a good point.
So
this is a great point.
I kept checking the league I set up. 24 hours later, you weren't there. So
that's a good point.
I'm just saying, you rushed me, and for what? You just to start it on Wednesday and create it separately.
That's a great point.
So
it's a great point.
So we always got winning.
That's fine.
Sam Burns, obviously, I knew that from the beginning. Ignore my lineup. That's atrocious this year. But I also decided to take some, well, not super risky picks, I guess. But it was like, what was it? Zach Johnson was a stupid name.
Zach Johnson's the guy.
Yeah.
He's decent. He's a long shot.
I thought he had a decent year
Previous
last
winner.
year. You know, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to be like friggin'. I took Scheffler, of course. That is a boring pick.
Yeah.
But I just decided to spice things up with Adverb, the Swedish guy. Adverb.
Not even remotely close to how you pronounce his name, Nathan.
I don't watch golf.
It is Ludwig Oberg.
Oberg. It's got an A in it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Even though it's not pronounced with any A. I know. You know.
I know. I watch hockey. I should have known
He's
that.
an all-time name guy. I have him winning it. I have Scheffler. I have Matt Fitzpatrick. I'm not happy with Matt Fitzpatrick. I also would not hate to see a Max Homa or a Tommy Fleetwood. Both of those guys, I feel, are really good characters off of the course, and I respect their games. Tommy Fleetwood, his son is like the talk of the Masters. I don't know if you guys have saw this story, but they do the par 3 tournament every year prior to the round starting, and so all the kids and family members and all these people get to play, the par 3 course out there. Well, Tommy Fleetwood's son last year didn't get it over the pond on one of the par 3s, and then they got interviewed or whatever. And the media training on this kid is all time. He's like such a cute little 3-4-year-old son looking up into the camera. I'm just trying me hardest. I really am. I'm just trying me hardest. It's the cutest thing ever. And so this year, all of the crowd, all of everybody was locked in around this 4 or 5-year-old. It was louder than any shot I saw all day one on this the actual tournament. It's awesome.
I can't wait till he grows up to 9 or 10
and
just
is
cursing out every other word.
Yeah, and also is shooting in the 70s probably, which is very, very rough. Very rough. Tommy Fleetwood is by the way, in case you guys didn't know golf, but we're talking golf. I rarely get this opportunity. He is the people's champ. Everybody should be rooting for Tommy Fleetwood.
It's a great name.
Not only that, but did you guys know that I think the year was 2014, so not too far ago. I think it was 2014.
My answers already know.
He was shooting in the 80s. Tommy Fleetwood, the professional golfer back in 2014, was shooting the same as me on a good day. That should give the hope to every golfer on the planet that you can do it. You just got to put your effort into it. And you just got to.
That's kind of wild.
You just got to try your hardest. That's it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So I had to drop that little nugget on you guys.
That's fair.
Golf.
That's fair.
Love
So
you're carrying this conversation, that's for sure.
I
know.
This
about
could be
10
an hour
golfers.
podcast by myself if we're just
I was
curious.
gonna say. I
This
know.
is
Nick,
golf.
you have the floor.
No. There's a lot of good favorites here, but it's at the end of the day, it's Augusta. This year is special because there's no rain. The course is going to dry out. You're going to be seeing a lot of putts.
That was the tiebreaker, wasn't it? For after you picked your team.
It's the
fantasy?
tiebreaker every year.
Total amount of it is total amount of putts from the entire field.
Exactly.
How many did you put, Brandon?
I put 9,000.
It's a decent guess.
That's a decent guess.
700.
I googled the average and upped it 20.
I think it was 9,100 or something like that.
I had to
because,
confirm.
again, I saw it was
because
drying out.
I was about to put 200 or something like that. No, because I was average, whatever I need to do, and then I'm no, hold on, I want to know what they mean by this. Is this net total? Is this not? And yes,
Hey, to
I
be
did the
fair,
same thing.
hang on, before you say. The first year I did this, I would have said the same thing.
I know.
Maybe not that low. I would have guessed
Even that's still.
I would have guessed 1,000. I don't freaking know.
But let's do the math.
But that's
on
why
this.
I googled it.
I'm thinking maybe average per.
What do you think the average professional golfer is putting per round?
2.
I would hope
two per hole?
I would
Yeah.
imagine 2 per hole.
So what?
So 36
36?
around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Average is a little
Times
high.
4.
Yeah.
See, and that's where I'm not. That's why I didn't take it into account.
Yeah.
You got 4 rounds.
Yeah.
For one golfer.
If you make the cut, that is.
yeah, if you make the
But
cut.
you got to think half the field's not making the cut. Yeah, I mean, hey, it's wrong, but more power to you.
Yeah. So you guys talked about your teams. I took the past champ Rory.
Yeah.
There's something about that back to back right now that's a little too relevant in sports right now. The Dodgers and
So who do you have? You have Rory.
Rory. I have U.S. Scotty Scheffler.
Of course.
My international. I my international and wild card.
This will tell me.
I
all
went
need to know.
the invasion route. I'm going a little bit more the Shohei Ohtani route. So I've got Matsuyama.
I knew it.
Matsuyama in my international.
Hideki plays the course good.
Yeah, and then my first timer is Jacob
Love
Bridgman.
his swing.
And then my wild card is Morikawa.
My first timer was whoever's the most picked.
Fair.
They were picked by 40% of people.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could have picked my
Goddard?
wild card a little
Goddard
bit.
is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goddard's good.
So
He's-
that was my first timer.
But he's won on the tour before. That's why it was like his odds were pretty high.
And that was my I was like, I don't know these people. Let's see what the other people
Goddard.
are
I
thinking.
will say, I didn't want to just take a wild card in like one of the bigger names, so I figured I'd try to find someone
Yeah.
a little
That's
bit
kind
in
of
the middle of the pack.
So last year, I won my group for last year, and Rory was my wild card, and I almost did it again. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to spice things up. I want to see. Let's see. Like I said, Zach Johnson's my wild card. I was like, he's done decent in the past. I was like, it could be fun. Let's spice things up, and
yeah.
maybe should have rocked with Rory, but
Yeah.
Although I'm shocked because I know absolutely nothing about how I was going to pick
Yeah.
this fantasy team, and at the moment through one round, I'm in the top 5%. So
That's great. I mean, again,
I'm
it's-
just patting myself on the back. I'm not
It's a
talking
long
smack.
tournament.
Yeah, we got 3 more rounds.
It's a long tournament, and
Absolutely.
this is why the Masters and Augusta's like the best tournament every year. Is day by day the greens are so freaking tough, and how fast they're running right now with it being dry. Where that flag goes is the difference between, we said 36 putts on average to ballooning out of to like 44. It's like it's insane how much just the pin placement changing on this course can impact the scores throughout the weekend. I expect the cut line. What do you guys think the cut line is going to be?
certainly a number.
+2.
I would expect it to be at about a +2.5, 3, and that's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. But either way, course is going to eat some people up in the rest of the week here. You're going to see a lot of missed putts. I'm excited. Don't sleep out Bryson DeChambeau. He had a bad day, but he had a couple of like boneheaded mistakes.
Boneheaded mistakes, and he went with a 3D printer club.
He's been doing that for years, though.
He has?
Oh yeah.
All right, I
That's
take
been
it
his
back.
shtick,
Yeah.
pun intended, for like 3 years. Although I heard, now this is an all-time like Bryson DeChambeau move, by the way. I heard that his golf company, Lab Golf or whatever, he's like their main and only sponsor. His agent convinced him somehow to ask for 51% of the company in negotiations, and they were like, "You're out of your mind." No, that's not going to happen. And so I guess he's pulling out of that deal with those 3D printed club company or whatever. So we'll see how long that lasts. But yeah, that's been kind of the story.
I still believe him.
of it.
He's the kind of gotten me in. I've been watching his YouTube channel, so he's slowly gotten me more into watching golf.
He and
He's
LeBron
very-
James through YouTube Golf, I've done a 180 on in terms of hating.
Yeah.
I feel like
Maybe
there's a lot of
90
people-
degrees on LeBron. I need to see more content.
I mean, I don't want to get into the who likes LeBron, who doesn't right now, but I feel like there's been a little bit of a percentage shift in
With-
the demographic for people
just
who
because
like
of the
LeBron.
golf.
Well, because yes, so to your point,
Just because
there's a
of
few people in this room who were like, "Oh wow, LeBron actually pretty swell fella." There's another group of
he's
people
not.
who are saying this dude's code switching right now. This dude's trying to talk it up in front of the white folk and talk about ice cream out there.
My running take, and I don't think it applies to either one of those, is that I just think he's humbled for the first time in his career. The guy has been the best at his sport for 30 years, dude. Like, there is nobody on God's green earth that could sit there and, listen, I'm an MJ guy through and through. That's
Overrated.
the goat. MJ or LeBron? Both?
Who do you think?
I don't know.
do
You
you
said
think-
it right after I said
Brandon,
MJ.
Who do you think I'm saying is overrated?
Larry Bird.
Okay.
Okay.
I know he's talking about LeBron. He's
I
talking
understand.
about LeBron.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
like we have to objectively look at his career and say he had a good career.
He had a good career.
Okay, so put that aside. We'll just say he's on the top 5 of best basketball players on God's green earth for the last 30 years. Okay, so there's really nobody that he can like that can talk down to him. We'll just say or whatever. There's no
Dirk in 2011.
Okay, yeah. Listen, we can nitpick all we want here. My point remains.
I'm nitpicking LeBron all night long.
And I will continue to feed you those nitpicks because I would love to do that. But But the point I'm getting at is that he sucks at golf, and I take a lot of pride in that. And I think
wonder
this is
why.
the first time that he has done something that he actively is terrible at or doesn't have friends to lie about it around him.
I think the narrative Nick's pushing
that
is
very
Nick
last
believes he's better at something than LeBron.
No, objectively, I think everybody in this room is better than LeBron at golf. I don't know if you watched that video.
No, I didn't.
Hey, watch it. You'll
Is
be
it worse
impressed.
than? Does he have a worse drive?
His
than Charles
golf swing
Barkley?
is not like horrid, but it's just he can't make contact to save his life. He's shanking it left, right, duffing it. It's going low, it's going high. No control. My point is that he's shooting like you, like me, like Nate, like anybody in this room, and that is pretty freaking sweet.
That's impressive because I've played golf like 5 times in my life.
Yeah. I watched the video.
Wild.
He's bad. He's bad. But good for him. Get into golf. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a good time for it. That's for sure.
It's very popular.
I will say, I don't know. I know there was a lot of coverage on the dinner with Rory, and then a
Yes.
little bit before that,
Love that dinner.
which I didn't see too much of it, but I did see the photo that I feel like a lot of people are talking about how things are kind of getting a little bit ruined and the tradition's kind of going out. Where's Jason Kelce, McAfee,
the
and Burt
picture.
Kreischer of like them like
Oh,
jumping.
that picture.
It's not the picture. That's the par 3 contest.
Yeah,
That's
sure,
the problem.
sure.
That's
again,
that
you're-
is
No, you very valid argument.
definitely the picture I thought you were talking about.
Listen, I don't know what picture you're referring to, but the point remains that like they are kind of desecrating the whole sanctity of Augusta and the Masters, and I could not agree more with it.
Sure.
Seeing Kevin Hart on a back, BS. Jason Kelce being able to swing a club on that course, BS.
I'm sick of Jason Kelce.
I agree.
Dude. He was funny.
Can we-
I'm so tired of him being on everything. So sick of it.
Fully aligned.
Oh,
fully
my
aligned.
word. He had
Fully aligned.
no business being there.
He was turning into like The Rock and Kevin Hart from like circa 2017, 18 when they were
Yes.
on everything. I hate it.
Yes.
I hate it so much.
It's,
Yeah, no, Jason Kelce needs to stop being pumped down the throats of America.
I agree. 100%. Fully aligned.
Can I do a transition here that's a little bit inappropriate?
Oh,
Is this another photo we're talking
we
about?
could probably cut.
Speaking of pumping it down the throats of America through the media, can we talk about your coach?
Game is game.
I was going to talk about the NFL at the end, but hey, listen.
Game is game.
You like that? That was a great.
We're going
transition.
there. The
Game
integrity
is game.
of every ESPN analyst needs to be under investigation right now.
Look.
By the way, poor Mr. Rossini, my friend. That guy
has been
is having the
getting
worst week
dragged.
of his life.
Oh, the worst 5 years, dude. It's been going on nonstop for 5 years, but it's
Longer than
just
that.
now. It's
been like 11 years,
I
dude.
know, it's insane. The night before her marriage, you see this clip? The night before her marriage, Jimmy Garoppolo's like calling up her phone, and her dad's like, "Well, it's not too late," and she's sitting there and agreeing with her the night before her wedding.
I'll double down. Did you see the video of it? I forget what podcast or radio show she was on, and she brought up a conversation about how her mom called her one day, and she's like, "You know,
Yes.
your husband's looking pretty fit nowadays. I hope he's got a girlfriend. Good for him. He's doing really well."
insane.
It's
And-
insane.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insane.
And then she's talking about how average he is and how she doesn't post him. and-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If he was good looking, I would post him all the time. Dude, he is absolutely getting drugged through the fucking garbage right now. I love
and
that.
there's like the
He's
diamonds
not
in the
having
rough.
a good week.
Yeah,
No,
he's-
there's diamonds in the rough where like she's just dragging him through it, and then there's like a clip where she's like, "I feel bad because before I got on here, he just said good luck with the show. I hope it goes
Belongs
well."
to the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
She belongs to the streets.
I have a hypothetical for you boys.
Go ahead.
You get to marry like a beautiful sports reporter. You get all of the inside scoops your heart could ever desire.
Okay.
Ever. You ask a question about, hey, an upcoming trade, an upcoming draft pick. There's a scandal, like something's covered up. You got it. But she has sex with Mike Vrabel. You taking that relationship? I specifically said Mike Vrabel in this case because I know I would take it. I don't care. I'd be the cuck for that. That's how much I love sports, dude. I don't give a shit. As long as she's like coming back home, give me the scoops. Give me the scoops. You know how powerful I'd be with insider information like that? The amount of money I'd make gambling on sports. And I said Vrabel very specifically because I would agree with it. You might be on the fence, but there's no way to sway you unless it's Mike Vrabel.
I think we're on very opposite ends of the spectrum here.
Yeah.
You're no longer aligned. You're no longer aligned.
She's catching hands.
Okay. Touche. Listen, I can turn a blind eye for a lot. As long as she's coming back. She come back home.
To the streets.
Now, obviously, if your argument is about making money for betting on sports,
that would
you're
just
going
be
to get
one of
found
the
out
perks.
immediately.
No, what do I got to hide? It's my
Insider
wife.
knowledge.
It's my wife that has to hide it.
You know, realign. You got a fair point there.
Okay. Man,
I'm taking that. Listen.
Can I add a caveat to it?
Sure, if that's how you want to pronounce
If she's not dragging me through the mud on every podcast and radio show. Fair point, man. Do what you want.
It's totally like behind the scenes. The world doesn't know about you at all.
Cock, man.
The world doesn't know about you at all.
Two cucks.
But you get all
Think
about.
But this is what I'm saying.
About the scoopage.
Hold on. I'm not going his route. I'm just saying that
unfettered access to your favorite sports.
If this whole conversation is just a hypothetical,
Jesus.
I have it. But if this conversation is just a hypothetical. Okay. I'm just saying, if this is a top ESPN analyst, she's making millions of dollars.
Yes.
I'm
forget that part. No, you forget that part. She's the breadwinner.
But again,
you're a stay-at-home
this isn't real life. Well,
it is technically real life right now for Kevin. Kevin Rossini is absolutely living this story right now. But when I say unfettered access, I have to sway you guys, right?
I already gave you my answer.
But I need to further elaborate. Unfettered access.
No.
Hey, I want to go talk to Drake May. All right, here's his phone number.
And I'm not getting it that way.
Hey, Tom Brady just called me and says, "Hey, he just saw your podcast. You want to talk to him?"
Tell him to like and subscribe.
I know that's not happening because he won't go on Julian Edelman's podcast. So I just know that's fake.
I didn't say he would come on, but I just said that he said, "Hey, you got a nice
Tom's
podcast."
a liar. He's a liar.
You get to once a month hook up with Diana Rossini. She is your lawfully wedded wife.
Hold on.
But the other 3 weeks of the month, she's with Mike Vrabel.
I'm putting my foot down now because I'm going to add a clip here.
Back here on Scoop City with Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell, who apparently is very disappointed to be sitting with me. Wants Chase Daniel here. You want to talk quarterback, and you want to hang out with him in California.
He's the person on the screen with you.
I would have definitely auditioned you. I don't think you would have got the job, but I would have. I can't get a word in. But
it's by design.
That I believe.
By design.
Season 2, Scoop City. We're starting off here. We appreciate that you came on season 1 when we were just this little baby that nobody was listening and watching. And now every single Minnesota Vikings blog listens to every episode.
I'm sure they do.
And they love me.
Thanks for coming out and spending some time with us.
Oh, no.
About my coach.
What?
You probably know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Yeah. Last year in the offseason, she made this whole skeptical, and now, to be fair, part of it was kind of right, where she was just burying J.J. McCarthy and why that the Vikings should have signed Aaron Rodgers, and Vikings fans hated it. And so when the Patriots and Vikings had their joint practice, she was present. I wonder why. But she interviewed our head coach.
That was good.
She interviewed our head coach, and he wanted nothing to do with it. And it was one of the most awkward interviews per 30 seconds ago, the clip I just put on. But it's just, I love it. He didn't fall for it. Vrabel did, but you know what? I can't argue it because he made it to the Super Bowl and my team didn't.
And you know what? That's called being Italian.
I guess
it's called being Italian. Infidelity and Italian go together like Parmesan and garlic.
He woke up this morning.
A lot of Italians going to hell then. They're screwed.
Hey, speaking of hell,
a lot of them are a lot
we'll come
of
back to the NFL, but right now we're warm right now. Let's just stay here. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted, Nick. The Cubs are just 2027 World Series contenders now. Yeah. Cade Horton's gone for the season.
It's done.
If you didn't know that, he's gone.
Yeah.
Possible Tommy John on the table.
He posted a sad caption on Instagram.
By the way,
it was a whole paragraph. He's gone.
People shouldn't be allowed to wear, number 20, 22 anymore, because he's having the same career trajectory right now as Kerry Wood, if I'm not mistaken. All of the injuries. I'm just saying.
No,
Cade,
To
it's
be
not too
fair,
late to change it.
Kerry
need
Wood
more.
was a product of Dusty Baker, who did an absolutely abysmal job of managing not just Kerry, but another phenom, Mark Pryor. So we got to give counsel the benefit of the doubt for now. I don't think it's a number. I don't think it's a cursed number.
Yeah.
I think it's the manager himself who he killed a lot of pitchers.
I wasn't agreeing with you until I remembered the last player that I could recall wearing 22 was Addison Russell, and he did some pretty
Okay, I take it
damning
back.
things. I was totally on your side. It's just a number until I'm like, wait a minute. You might be on to something.
I forgot Addison Russell was 22. Yeah, no.
But here's
no.
my take. Cade Horton has not had enough longevity for me to compare him to Kerry Wood in the slightest.
Of course not.
So as of right now, get some more time under the belt, come back, and then do this whole debacle again and go out for another year, and then I'd say it's cursed, and I'm disappointed. Yeah, I'm disappointed now. It's just it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. So right now they're not going to be able to determine what they're going to do until the surgeons go into the elbow, and it's between Tommy John.
It's 15-day DL technically right now.
But it's either going to be Tommy John or an internal brace repair. He's visiting a specialist.
He's already got Tommy John though.
Well.
So
fair.
I don't think you can Tommy the John twice.
Yeah, you can.
Johnny, can you do it?
He had Tommy John before?
In college, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had Tommy John like very early. That's why that's why it was kind of a big stunner thing. And that's also why they were speculating because he was crying right after it happened. I don't know if you guys saw this.
I did hear about this.
Yeah, he was crying a lot, which is very much telling if he's already experienced this before and he's emotionally taken aback right away. It's he's probably remembering and feeling that same pain again, which means it's probably the same injury, and now he's back on the cycle. So I think, again, I don't know if you can Jimmy John a Tommy John or whatever. John squared it, but he definitely is getting surgery. Let's just put that one to
He's
bed.
out.
He's
He's
pretty sure.
Either way, he's out 12 to 15 months minimum.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what
It's
he
the
gets.
season for
He is
him.
out a whole year.
But
minimum.
The silver lining is that the Cubs pitching has been pretty good so far.
Starting
Well,
pitching.
yeah,
Ben Brown.
Fair. Ben Brown can jump off a cliff.
That dude needs to be sent to the sun. He is awful.
He needs to. Yeah.
Palencia has been nice. Palencia, when he's gotten the opportunity, he's been good.
When he can come in,
but middle relief, and I don't really.
Which is funny because we signed two of the
relief.
Rangers.
Middle relief has been bad.
We got Matan, and then there was another name, and they haven't pitched once for the Cubs yet. So what's going on? What are we waiting for?
Craig's got something, I guess. I don't
just
know.
a big lip of chew, huh?
High leverage.
That was awesome. I mean, that sucks.
Probably using him as specialty relievers now. They have high
He's got
leverage
something.
specialty. And
It's going to be a
it's
day.
kind of stupid, but
You know what it seems like? It seems like he's going to throw him in there as a day 6 rotational thing where it's a relief by relief by relief pitcher. I think that's the dumbest
There's
strategy.
no point,
but
though.
I know.
There's no point.
I know. Listen, the season's young.
kind of might have to.
Season is young. You're right. And so let me hit on that real quick because Matthew Boyd was already placed on the IL for left bicep strain.
I did not know that.
He's got the septus.
Yes. So we're still awaiting for Justin Steele to return, who's about a month away.
I think
they're saying.
I heard a little bit longer than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just say
a minimum
month.
month.
Can I just say
By Memorial Day.
Fire friggin' pitching coach or
whoever's on the training staff. That's a great
I'm
point.
sorry, you should
point.
not be losing this many pitchers.
And you know
dude.
what? You know what's funny about it too? It's in back-to-back season, it's happened at the first couple of weeks.
Yes. What are we
doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing in training camp
I think
or whatever?
Whoever's on the staff needs to go.
I think we just is there a substation outside of Wrigley that we're not aware of? Something is happening.
The Metro.
Oh,
Or maybe it's
man.
in Sloan. Maybe it's in Sloan Park, and that's why every year they start getting spring training. They're getting all them EMFs and whatnot. I don't know. Brutal.
Yeah, well,
Somebody needs to get fired.
Call up Greg Maddux, man.
Yeah.
Wherever he's at.
Call him up.
Guys,
God.
we're gonna pitch 70 miles an hour.
Greg Maddux. Okay, guys, I'm gonna paint a picture for you, and you're gonna tell me I'm wrong, but I don't think you'll be able to. Greg Maddux tomorrow is going to be on a boat in the middle of the Gulf fishing for marlin. I could just picture him as like a seafaring.
You're dead right.
Like that's all I can picture him doing, and is like doesn't give a shit. Sorry, didn't mean to swear there. Doesn't care at all about baseball, nothing, golf. I just want a boat that I can fish on. That's Greg Maddux.
How old is he at the moment?
Oh, he's got to be 56, 60.
Yeah,
I think he's definitely in his 60s.
Yeah, he's up there.
Let's keep that number in mind real quick because and I don't know if you two know this. Did you know there was a
I know everything.
century-old really, I bet you do. Did you know there was a century-old record that was already broken this season?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the I'm thinking NBA, never mind.
José Ramírez.
Oh.
Mr. Reliable.
Oh.
He set a franchise record for the Cleveland Guardians by appearing in his 1,620th career contest. He snapped a tie with Terry Turner, who appeared in 1,619 in 1918.
I'm not
That was
surprised.
Turner.
I knew he was like mid 1920s to 30s. He's that's
wild.
Good for him, though. I'm glad to see someone who stuck around and taken pay cuts to be with his team.
Good. I didn't think that guy was still playing.
Now, Jose's only
he's
33.
not only playing, he's playing at a top 5 level every single year.
That's
Yes.
insane.
José Ramírez is incredible.
How many seasons has he been in the game?
10 or 12.
Jeez.
And he's been
Feels
balling
longer, actually.
balling out every year.
That's probably why, yeah.
He's debatably first ballot Hall of Famer. I mean,
That's a
the only
good point.
reason he might not be is because
a
he
good point.
plays for one of the least marketable teams in the sport.
Yeah,
But the fact of the matter is he's been 30 for 30, I
Every
think,
year.
at least the last 5 or 6 years. He is
Yeah.
incredible.
And so he did it at 33, but I bring up Greg Maddux here because I have some other notable records that I don't know will ever be broken in the MLB. And by the way,
go on for days
If it's
with
about
that.
Just a
if it's
few.
about pitching, yes,
Yeah, you can go on for,
all
like,
of them-
there is
I'll let you
Insert
go.
Bob Gibson here.
do you by
every
chance
record.
know who the oldest pitcher to start and record a strikeout was?
Do you want the age? I'm never going to be able to guess
Oh
that.
my
can do
gosh, Jamie Moore?
No.
No.
It's not Clayton Kershaw, even though he's getting older.
Satchel
no.
Page. Satchel Page
Yeah.
was
Bingo.
60 something.
Bingo, bango,
Yeah,
bongo.
Yeah.
In 1965, he was 59 years and 80 days old for the Kansas City A's.
He's still got some meat left on the bones.
Do you know who the oldest position player to record a hit was?
That would be Julio Franco, most likely.
It was not.
Oldest
No.
He was the
position
oldest, I'm
player.
pretty sure, to hit a home run, though. In what,
He was
07?
he pretty much owns every oldest record
Never mind.
in the book.
Never mind.
Ju-
I'm thinking of a Met.
Julio Franco is the oldest at home run, oldest to hit at grand slam. He's the oldest to do
No idea.
virtually everything.
No idea.
It was Charlie O'Leary in 1934. He was 58 years old
That's
and
like the-
350 days.
Isn't that the farmer
Okay,
whose cow
Franco
started
was-
the Chicago Fire?
Age of cow farm.
Franco played till he was like 54, which was bonkers.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That dude was, or maybe 48. Point is, close to his 50s, which is nuts.
Yeah. And then we're gonna get into some pitching. But before I do that, most consecutive games played.
That was that one guy, Callie Ripken.
Yeah, you've got it. Cal
Ripken,
Ripken
yeah,
Jr.
I mean, that's-
with 2,632 in a span.
Are we just going to go
of
through all these baseball stats?
16 years. There's
First two are-
I just got
The
some
first
in
two
here.
are cool. cool.
I was going
And
to say
then
the third one there. I
and
was like,
then
that's
you
a pretty
busted
common
out-
one.
You busted out the most common
Yeah.
ball knowledge.
That's
If
fine.
I
Well,
know
okay,
it, this
fine.
is the
There's two
problem.
more. Do you know who has the most career wins and career losses?
Cy Young.
Yeah, it's Cy Young. That's right.
That
Yeah.
was
Again,
even more.
another chalk one. What are we
fine.
doing?
Hey, do you know who's pitched the most innings in a season?
Your mom?
Ah,
Close.
but I'm
Close.
Probably Cy Young again.
No.
No. Old Hoss Radbourne.
No, it's
Boss Hoss?
That was an elite pull though. It was Will White in
Thank you for giving-
1879.
Yeah.
How many innings did this guy pitch?
680.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Okay.
We can't
No,
get
it's-
pitchers out here doing
Old
120
Hoss,
this
the reason I
year.
pulled Old Hoss, he would pitch every game, and he would pitch them drunk, like most guys
It
would.
was
But
a
this
different
guy,
sport.
he was. It truly. I mean, I think he was drinking like a case of alcohol every time he'd pitch.
Good.
I mean, he was next
Good.
level. So, like, if you're a true
Good.
baseball fan, you know about Old Hoss. He's a legend. I'm shocked he does not hold that record, but 600 something is utterly insane.
I dig
so
it. I dig
that,
it.
That's awesome.
If you
Yeah.
get that last one right, that's ball knowledge. That's crazy.
That really wraps up the records I had there. I just thought it was fun looking at the Ramirez thing. But Nate and I kind of talked about this yesterday on the way to get some food. I don't know if you heard this, Nick, but you and I have had.
No, I wasn't on the way to get food with you guys. How could I have heard this?
So
I didn't get invited. That's cool. Whatever. I'm on a diet.
You don't
anyways,
get notes.
Thanks.
That was. So anyway,
Think it out for me.
everyone in this room knows we're in the dawn of the digital era, right? If probably a little bit past the dawn.
Try
of
to
it.
forget it.
You know, we've all got smartphones around here, all the bright lights and everything. There's a team right now who is at war with a very, very loyal fan. Do you know what team this is, Nick? Just out of a wild guess.
Every team in every major
But
sport
one specifically.
ever.
One specifically.
That's fair.
One specifically.
Repeat the question one more time.
There's an MLB team.
Okay.
Who is kind of at war with very dedicated, a fan.
It's probably the Mets.
Hang on. I'll give you a hint. They're ruining the sport.
Okay, well, I mean, it could. Obviously, by
Okay.
that, it's the Dodgers, but like,
There you go.
Yeah.
But okay, this lay it on me because I have a feeling you're going to give me a whole lot of nothing, and I could give you like 4 other examples of other teams hating on like notable fans.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I give Brandon this because
Let me hear it.
screw the Dodgers.
I agree.
so.
I agree. That's why I'm allowing it. Let me hear it.
The Dodgers are playing hardball right now with one of their loyal fans. His name is Errol Segal. He is an 81-year-old diehard fan who has held season tickets for the Dodgers for over 50 years. He found himself in a situation, I forget how many games ago, where he was told his money was good, but when he tried to pull out his flip phone, they're like, you can't use this to pull up your
I
ticket.
did see this. Yeah, he needs a
Yeah.
ballpark app, and he won't do it.
Correct. Yes. So they're refusing to provide him with a paper ticket, and they're saying effectively they've shut him out of games because they will not allow the paper tickets anymore.
Oh.
It's the Dodgers. If they wanted to fire him into the sun, they could do it.
It is
Dodgers.
every team. It is every team. There's other
That's-
other leagues that are
listen.
doing it. The digital only policy. We've had issues with it.
I
We were
know.
on the way to the Bulls game, and I got banned from the app because it wasn't loading fast enough. There was almost a possibility that we were like, boys, I don't know how we're gonna get in. So Nate had to log us in before we got to that game.
I locked in.
Now we probably wouldn't have missed much. We
They-
lost by what 40.
We were shushed.
But
Yeah,
we were
shushed.
shushed.
Well, you were shushed.
Your mom was shushed.
Shh, you're being too loud.
Oh God, what a throwback.
God. But yeah, I mean, it's very real
Yeah.
for us, even having smartphones and everything.
Yeah, no,
and this
that-
poor guy.
That is BS. Like, honestly, I'm a big proponent of the paper ticket.
1,000%.
It's
I
so
agree.
beautiful.
It's also so much easier if you're walking back from the concessions with your beer or your soda
Yeah.
and all of your hands full, and you're like, I gotta grab my phone to show the lady where I'm sitting. Can you just reach into my pocket for me? No, I can just have the ticket like in my hand and be like, here.
it creates a friendly ecosystem at a sporting
There's
event
some
if you have to
sentimental
whip out
value
a
to it
paper
too.
ticket. I agree.
You can keep it after.
agree.
You
You
can
can
scrapbook with it.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean,
It's,
you can't
that's a
do
great
that.
point. We
I
can
mean, I
collect
guess
those things.
technically it could stay in your Apple Wallet.
No.
You could get them
technically,
graded.
but
Get
it's not the
NFT'd.
same.
Get the NFT going.
Oh my!
Here's the NFT of my ticket from a
NFL
game I went to.
NFT of the Bulls Heat game in 2025.
It's just a
So special.
random game out of 162 in the Major League season. Just
Maybe-
a random Saturday game.
Maybe I should do that because my bets hit that night.
check that.
So-
Yeah.
It's kind of funny we mentioned that now that we won't get another Heat Bulls matchup here in the play-in tournament.
So
though.
sad.
Good.
Fire
the Bulls into the sun.
You know what? Now let's just roll right into the Bulls because the Bulls can't stop being the Bulls. By the way, if anyone is following along what's happened this week,
Time out. This is the first time this week that they haven't acted like the Bulls and getting rid of their front office.
wrong. Did you not hear anything else after that?
Brandon's gonna shock you.
So yes, let's just roll through it,
This is
right?
bad.
So let's start at the beginning of the season. The Bulls started 5-0. 5-0.
We don't need to go back that
for the
far.
first
We
time
don't
since
need
the
to go-
Michael Jordan era. That's why it's important.
No,
okay?
it's not.
We plummeted. We were about 500 in January, and then from January to now, they are 6-27.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Okay.
So the Bulls fired executive vice president of basketball operations,
Eversley and AK, yep.
Carcinovas, and then their GM Eversley.
Yep.
However, let me see. So just some little stats here. They were both hired in 2020-2021 season.
Yes.
They had a losing record of 224 to 256 across all 6 seasons. They achieved only one winning season under them, which was the 2021 to 2022 season.
Yes.
Only year they made the playoffs, which was a first round bounce to the Bucks.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. They made multiple plans.
Yeah, what are we talking about? But
that's gotta be good news, right?
invalid.
I mean-
that's an invalid argument.
But
They
that's
make
what
the
I'm
playoffs
saying.
every year.
Well,
Technicality.
Technically not.
but anyway, that's got to be good news, right? Because we've ridded ourselves of the people who got 10 second round picks for our entire starting lineup. It's not though, because Jerry Reinsdorf on Tuesday,
Unreal.
in an interview, gave us a lump of coal in our stocking before Christmas here.
That undersells
So
it.
they're asking him what they're going to do for the GM and basketball operations.
Okay.
And he says, if I interview someone and they're not sold on Billy Donovan, then they're not sold on a Hall of Fame coach. They're not sold on a person who's won championships in college, who's gone deep into playoffs with Oklahoma City. If Billy wants to be our coach and someone's not interested, then they probably are not the right fit for us.
Okay. And I would, this is going to sound, I don't know. You could have given me 1 million lottery tickets. This wouldn't have been on one of them. I might give a little credit here to Jerry Reinsdorf. I don't think Billy Donovan's ever been the issue. I don't think he's
definitely
ever been
not
the
been
issue.
part of the solution, though.
No, dude,
but
we
like,
talked about
what
this like
Billy
12 episodes
Donovan-
ago about how he
Yeah.
didn't deserve an extension.
He didn't, but that's not his fault. I don't think that's
understand.
a doing of his own. He's gotten nothing and has made nothing out of that nothing, which is like, okay, great. You're not a miracle worker, Billy. Like, I don't think you can fault the guy. The guy does have a proven track record of like making chicken salad out of chicken, with the team that's been.
Chicken piccata with the side salad on the
That's a
side.
good point. That sounds really good. But either way, though, I don't disagree. Now, I do agree with both you guys in the fact that you absolutely should not be basing your GM decision on what your current coach is, especially if that coach is under 500 over the last 5 years or whatever you just rattled off. Mm-hmm. But again, I look at it like you got it. He's living in a house made of like tin and corrugated metal and cinder blocks, and we're blaming him for like having bad building materials. It's like that's the house that he was given.
Someone's got to take a fall. And yes, there was already
two
two
people
people.
did.
Listen,
Well, it's nice that the GM actually took the fall.
They should have
Before
canned all
Billy.
of them. Don't get me wrong. You like there in no
there's still
scenario.
time.
Yeah, but in no scenario is it a smart decision to like get rid of, we'll just say, half of your front office and leave the other half and assume that other half is going to
I think that
suddenly flip a switch and do something
the
different.
bigger issue at hand is if you find a GM you really like, you love everything about
Yes,
him.
you
think
give him
it
full control.
and you're saying he has to stick with Billy.
That's not full control. That's
that's
I
the
agree.
problem.
No, I agree, and that's
you can't. And I think that's the bigger issue we have with here.
you're 100%
It's
right.
you should not be 100%. It's Billy Donovan or nothing because
Yes.
I'm in the middle between on this debate. It was like he's not the problem. He
There's
wasn't
no debate.
necessarily the
I-
problem, but he wasn't the solution.
There's no debate
And
here.
so,
Don't get it
yeah,
twisted.
yeah, no,
I
I
totally
understand. I
agree with that
understand.
take.
Yeah.
It's the wrong one. But
Yeah.
I don't think that like just saying blanket statement Billy Donovan is a bad coach is inaccurate.
and I'm not saying he's a
Or
bad
is
coach
accurate.
by any means.
No,
By
I
any
know.
means. But
Go back
Either
to
way,
college,
though,
Billy.
it's crazy. Yeah, seriously, it's
Go back to
shocking.
college.
UNC had to have called him like several times before offering it to Mike Malone, but whatever. That's college ball, though.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that here.
we just did for like the last 2 episodes. It's pretty good.
Congrats to the
Out of
Michigan.
28?
Did we hail
no,
the
we
blue?
didn't. Nope.
We didn't hail the blue?
Congrats to
Nice.
Michigan. Thank goodness. I
shocked
hate,
the world.
I hate UConn.
They shocked the world.
At what, a minus 250?
They shocked the world.
They
Did
didn't
they?
shock.
People are going to be talking about how Michigan shocked the world in 2026.
No, they
No,
won't. I mean,
I
yeah,
guarantee you they're
they
gonna
just
be-
improved their record from 1 to 5
Hang on,
in the
hang on.
finals.
You guys
to-
didn't
Hang
see
on.
this?
No, I didn't see this, but they're going to be talking about how their current head coach cheated on his wife somehow in 3 years. And
It's probably correct.
I'm not
Where's
one to
Diana
talk
Rossini?
about that.
Where was Diana
but
Rossini on Monday? We don't know.
Michigan and New England are all the same in this regard. They have a really bad track record of cheating in one way or the other.
I love that.
So we're just kind of, those two teams are very aligned, and I guarantee you in 5 years we're going to be talking about how this natty team's a scandal somehow.
Dusty May's going to NBA.
I
like,
guarantee it.
No, he's openly like said that, like that's his dream and his goal. So like, I would not be shocked if he leaves Michigan in the
Bulls.
next 5 years. Maybe maybe they just do a 1-to-1 swap. Give us Dusty, and we'll give you guys
That low-key
Billy.
might
and
be genius.
Why not? Like, let's just try it. Roll the dice. We have to do something new. So,
Clearly.
but let's
Clearly.
shock the world, like Michigan.
Speaking of,
Can't believe you
well,
guys didn't do
that's,
that.
yeah. Go ahead. Tell us about it.
No, I forget who it was on Michigan was basically saying like, yeah, we shocked the world.
It wasn't Axel, was it?
It's not Axel, it's Yaxel,
Yaxel,
by
thank
the
you.
way. But
I'll give
it
him,
might have been
I'll give
Yaxel.
him
I
this.
just can't
Not
remember.
a lot of people took him to win, but we shouldn't act shocked either because
just the phrasing of that after you are a 1 seed and like a pretty dominant 1 seed.
Michigan is very annoying in the regard that they're trying to play us against. I mean, they technically are because everybody hates Michigan, but
rightfully so.
They're trying to play the victim card as like
I know. Like, that's why it's funny to me.
You have the money. You're in the most successful conference right now. You are not. You have no adversity.
There's
right
an
now.
argument to be made. They're the most successful college sports program.
I don't think it's really debatable
NCAA.
right now. Whether or not
between all 4 like major U.S. sports, they got to be number 1.
they're mediocre in one of them, and they're contending for the
All of
hockey.
them.
They're in the Frozen Four right now.
Frozen Four, basketball. They just won at the championship.
Baseball is the only one they're not great at, and even then they're mediocre.
And football,
they're not trash at baseball. They're just mid.
Yeah.
If that's your worst sport,
nuts.
that's insane.
That's kind of nuts. And I hate that so much. I hate that. I hate Ohio State too. Don't get it twisted. Do not twist my hatred for Michigan.
Ohio State and UConn. UConn has jumped way up for
State.
me now. So,
UConn's up there. I like UConn. Go Danny Hurley.
No, I hate them so much.
But yeah, they shocked the world, baby. We're going to be talking about this.
Thank you for beating UConn.
For real.
I hate UConn. I hate Dan Hurley.
But it was a decent tournament, though.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. Iowa being the Cinderella story was hilarious.
I will say it was one of the better Buffalo Wild Wings experiences I've had in the last
It was a good one.
few years, at least, when we went to see the Illinois UConn game.
I liked it because it wasn't like crowded at all, which is nuts.
But it was nice to hear the restaurant actually like cheering and talking, and that was what was important. There was an environment, atmosphere.
We're bringing Buffalo Wild Wings back from the dead,
at least
Did
one
it die?
location.
Illinois did.
Illinois beat up. I know
Illinois
the one.
basketball.
I know.
Illinois
Yeah, we did
basketball
die.
is single-handedly bringing back.
Let's go! Welcome to the Balkan Block, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, I love Keaton.
We paid him a few $1,000, by the way. Don't mean to brag. Well, it turned him from a
Good.
I think with incentives, it got up to $1 million, but
Nice.
it went from a few thousand to top 5 picks. So
I like it.
we're not bribing our players.
no.
We're penny pinchers. Like a
Frugal.
certain other group of people,
And we're back.
I will. Yeah, that's to say the least.
All roads lead to
come
Jerusalem.
on, come on, you knew it was coming.
Dun, dun.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You people.
So that was
Yeah,
really
sorry.
the extent of everything I wanted to talk
You
about.
just are gonna gloss over my.
Nope.
I added notes for the first time.
Wait,
in
where?
32 episodes,
Where?
and you're gonna
Anything
gloss
is
Hold on, I'm
possible.
scrolling. What are you
they
talking about?
What they gonna say now?
episode 32.
What they gonna say now? We did it.
It's right in the under the
Anything is
Masters.
possible.
We did it! Holy cornball!
Hypothetical, tourney, hypothetical.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm
We're
excited.
just
I'm
glossing
excited to
over.
hear this.
We're just glossing over it. That's
Go
fine.
ahead. No,
I'm
go
not.
ahead.
Okay, so the
What is this?
hypothetical is this.
Okay.
You can only watch column A or column B for the rest of your days.
B.
Hold on. Column A is going to be, Brandon, I want you to give me I didn't want to spoil it, but rattle off because I'm already forgetting.
So you put Mods, which I'm assuming is Masters,
Masters,
MLB,
MLB playoffs, the college football playoffs,
and the
Stanley Cup playoffs.
Stanley Cup.
Oh, I'm
Got
going
it.
A.
Okay.
That's column A.
So then,
I
hold
don't
on.
care. You
That
got
means-
me World Series, and I
forget
get
you're a
it.
Patriots fan, so you don't care about playoffs anymore. But
That's
that would
not
mean
it.
that would mean you don't go any
I've
NFL
always
playoffs the rest of
been-
your life.
I've always been baseball and hockey.
Okay.
I've always
Then
been
you're
a World
gonna
Series
like
guy.
A. You're
So,
gonna like A.
option
And I've
B,
always been a Stanley Cup
Option
Finals
B.
guy.
Option B.
is the Super Bowl.
Super
No,
Bowl.
it's the NFL playoffs entirely.
You did not put that, but anyway.
Yes, I
so
did. I
you
said
just-
NFL Yoffs, and then I erased Yoffs. You can go back.
I'm not gonna go back.
It says NFL,
but
doesn't it?
It says NFL.
March
yes.
Madness.
Yes, it's
So, okay, fine.
Every other
Okay.
context is-
Okay.
Hey, Brandon, why don't you read 2 lines up? What does it say?
Sports tourney hypothetical.
Oh, tourney. I didn't realize the Super Bowl was a tourney. I mean, use the context clues, pal. NFL playoffs. It's the FIFA World Cup. It's NBA playoffs.
I'm definitely going. What are we talking?
Yeah, I got to go A2, man.
You got
What was the
soccer,
last one? What was the last one? March Madness.
March
I
Madness.
get it.
You
The
never
NBA.
get to watch another snap of playoff football. You never get to watch another March Madness dribble. Not one. You don't even. Yeah, FIFA in there. Who cares? Whatever.
Honestly, Illinois before this year, I could live without it.
I don't know. You guys apparently do not care about enough ball. Because you guys only care about select balls.
This is true, but my problem is one, NBA in there automatically kind of tarnishes.
It's true.
It's
true.
What you're talking about? You have four.
We're gonna pick
quality-
swap. We're gonna pick swap MLB playoffs and NBA playoffs.
That's fair. Now you're making it a conversation. Now you're making for you to split
Here's the
baseball and hockey for me.
And if that's the case for me, then if MLB is going down to option B, we're putting NBA up, then I'm going option B.
Okay, but here's the thing, guys. This is not a poll that I just came up with out of the top. This was like the split hypothetical that everybody in the world couldn't agree on. So like you two are the outliers. I think it's more 50-50 than you two are leading on. NHL playoffs
In
is
terms of
number
my
one.
preference, though, in terms of my
NHL
preference
playoffs
of
is
what I
number
like
Is
to
number
watch,
one.
though.
NHL playoffs
Fair
is number
enough.
one.
Fair enough. But if you take away March Madness and NFL playoffs, and I can't watch those again, I don't know.
It's probably
man.
more 50-50 because of the
I don't
soccer
know.
fruitcakes, if anything.
That's probably why. It's a good point. I'm gonna watch the heck out of the World Cup. I don't know about you guys.
My thing is,
America won't do
I love
nothing.
March, and I still just, even with how much I love March Madness, it's still basketball. It's my least favorite
true.
sport to
true.
watch, period. I'm still sticking with
Fair
A.
enough.
I love hockey. Stanley Cup
Fair
playoffs
enough.
is just too awesome.
It's fair enough.
And, my answer might change in a few years as it gets more and more watered down. But for right now, I can't give up hockey. And college football playoff, I mean, definitely.
No. You get college football playoffs.
I understand that. It is definitely worse than March Madness, but it's still, I still love it.
You at least get
So,
it though, yeah. I mean, again, I am so impartial that like March Madness
Yeah.
is that 3-day stretch where it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then
All
you get
day
to Sunday.
basketball,
It's just like
it is the best.
it is. Those may be one of my and it's like the spring is coming out and the winter's starting to die. It's like those may be my favorite 3 days of the year. Like that Thursday through Saturday run. The Sunday I get.
I'm
the
gonna
scares
say
on.
I agree. It's my favorite 3 days of the year.
Well,
But
good.
overall,
Kiss it goodbye, Nate. It's gone.
I can live with that because
I can't wait to watch it.
the energy of hockey for me is different.
It's true.
Guys, they're laying their bodies out.
Listen.
Guys are playing on broken legs
To me,
to win a Stanley Cup.
And that's
And
great.
that,
That's huge.
I'm not dogging on guys in basketball. Like, you obviously can't do that. But
Yeah.
what the level of pain hockey players will go through to win a championship for his team is unmatched. And that's the difference maker for me.
Translation.
So-
Nate wishes Kevin Ware would have just played through it.
Darn right. Grow a pair, Kevin. I'm just kidding.
Just put a brace on it.
That was, without a doubt, the most traumatic. And for any of
walking
you
out.
Gen Alpha kids don't know what you're
It was
talking about,
white.
Google Kevin Ware
Pure white.
on YouTube and watch the video.
I didn't know they got that white.
So it's not that bad, guys. It's just an ankle injury. Go ahead and watch it if you don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Hey, you don't got to worry about watching that anymore because you don't get it.
Yeah.
I can't
Good
wait.
point.
I can't wait, Nate, to work at this hypothetical company with you, and I get to look over at your hypothetical cubicle, and you're not watching any college basketball, but I am
I
in
can
this
live with that.
hypothetical world.
I get another
Only
year.
for the tournament, though. That's what it is, right?
But yeah, but like that's the only time you. When else are you watching college basketball during the workday?
That's my other. Yeah, I mean, college basketball regular.
Come on.
It's just not. It's not fun.
got me.
March Madness.
It's great.
All right.
God.
The last thing I wanted to talk about real quick was news today, and I'll just kind of skip through this a little bit because I'm hoping that this
We're going
might
to talk
be
about
some-
Iran.
No.
Oh,
Although
What?
no.
sports news. Sports news. Got it.
Did you guys see that the Department of Justice opened an antitrust investigation on the NFL over their TV deals?
Good.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Yeah. It makes me very happy.
I mean, not good,
as a
but-
sports
Can we
fan.
do this to the Dodgers now?
Every sport should do this.
So
every sport.
They do. But this is the first one, I think, of recent that an antitrust investigation was filed. So the DOJ began an investigation into whether the NFL has violated anti-competitive practices with its television contracts that require consumers to pay subscription costs to watch some games. Confirmed by
Check
ABC
the date
News.
on this.
Can we
This was
do this
today.
to the Dodgers specifically too?
This is like 6 hours
You
ago.
could
But
do-
this isn't a new
I
story.
say do all sports and then just the Dodgers, just out of spite.
It was reported on ESPN today.
Yeah.
No, I understand, but like this is not something new. They've been talking about this for like the last 2 years.
Well, now it's in motion, right?
It was based on that Sunday ticket.
I knew Roger. I knew
litigation.
Well, that's yeah. So the whole premise of this is about affordability and creating an even playing field for providers. A government official told the ABC, and then we obviously got to break it down, right? Because the NFL has contracts with ESPN, ABC, NBC Sports, CBS Sports, Prime Video, Netflix.
Idiotic.
And you have to have subscriptions to watch Monday Night Football. You have to have a subscription to watch Thursday Night Football.
I don't.
You have to have a subscription to watch Christmas games. I mean,
don't. I use Stream East. Oops.
well, that's right. So
That slipped.
Senator Mike Lee out of Utah said in his letter that football fans have spent almost $1,000 on cable and streaming
That's
subscriptions.
actually ridiculous.
The NFL ticket alone, to his point, last season was $765.
That's why. Yeah, there was this whole argument that like.
Yeah.
People are getting double, triple, quadruple charged for the same deals.
And
that,
that's-
like,
Roger
Yes,
Goodell
yes.
is an evil piece of scum.
So just scrolling
Screw
through
Roger
it,
Goodell.
the league averages nearly $11 billion per season in revenue from its media deals.
Oh, I know.
Interesting. This could go up because Paramount and Skydance Media are going to be renegotiating with CBS.
Wait, so I'm in the mix.
I don't want to be
get
the
him
Debbie
started.
Downer. Nothing's gonna happen.
But anyway, you're right. So
What-
this
what-
was
We'll
whenever-
probably get another
Here's
streamed
my
game.
thing.
That's what's going to happen.
Whenever news like this breaks out, I just given up on hope that anything's going to change. Nothing is going to be changed here. I guarantee it.
No, we'll get an extra streamed game. That's
they're
what's
just
going to happen.
proving the conspiracy theorists right once again, except flat earthers.
They'll find a way to say, hey,
So-
we fixed it. And then all of a sudden, we fixed it. Here's an 18th game, but you can only watch it on Paramount Plus. Here you
Yeah,
go. We
it's-
fixed it.
Yeah.
We fixed it.
Well,
See?
and to your point, Nick, so this
That's what's going to happen.
In 2024, a jury in the
That's
U.S.
what it was.
District Court in L.A. ruled that the NFL violated antitrust laws in distributing
I'm not
out-of-market
crazy.
Sunday afternoon
Outrageously
games.
rare.
This is just
LA
the
win.
DOJ getting interjected into it, right?
Due to the subscription service, it awarded $4.7 billion in damages.
Yeah.
So the lawsuit
Sweet.
covered 2.4 million residential subscribers and 48,000 businesses in the U.S.
Yeah.
who paid for the Sunday
Awesome.
ticket on DirecTV.
We're gonna
and
get
out-of-market
$2,
games.
boys. We're getting $2.
No,
back.
that was
Well,
actually a big
here's
one.
Here's
That's
the
a
thing
big
right
one.
now.
That was a big like payday. I remember. I think it was Glenn, my stepdad, did this and got like $1,000, something like that back.
And this is
That's actually crazy.
It was,
Let's
yeah.
go.
This is where the big part that you said about the triple and quadruple part of it, because damages can be tripled under federal antitrust laws, the NFL could have been liable for $14 billion.
But here's the catch. Here's the catch. This is what you don't realize with class action lawsuits. It said how many homes it was going to be distributed to. 21 whatever million.
2.4 million.
2.4 million. Basically, it would mean that all 2.4 million of those households have to file that claim back. How many of those are not doing that? I would argue 50%,
People who don't pay
half.
attention.
if not
yeah.
more, just because people are too lazy to do it. So,
Or
so
they're
that,
just not aware.
Or they
I
died.
think
That
I think
too,
a
that
bigger
too.
issue
Yeah,
is
no,
they're
that
not
too.
aware.
That too. Well, but I know a lot of people that'll take a look at a class action lawsuit email or letter or whatever and say, who cares? I don't need pennies. Like that was your assumption, right? Like,
Yeah.
My point though is that like you don't realize that $14 billion, split 2 million ways is not crazy, but it's really closer to like $500,000 that it'll probably be split between, and that is a big number.
That is a bigger number.
But like that's literally what happened with that previous Sunday ticket. And like I said, because we filed it or whatever, I didn't get a dime of it, but I know we got like some pretty big return on it just from paying through the YouTube TV subscription on Sunday ticket. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Very interesting. But that's
More you
really
know.
all the news we had today. So
I'll stick with Stream East.
Yeah, I agree.
until they come knocking on our doors and kick us down. And, yeah. But I know next week we'll be talking more about the Masters too, figure out how the rest of the rounds went. Other sports news, maybe some MLB, because that's really all we got right now for a while. And we'll obviously get a little silly, and you better keep that on.
No, take it off.
Nope. It's coming off.
Dude, don't.
We're winding up.
We're live, man. Don't stop. YouTube's gonna strike us.
Stop! YouTube's gonna strike us for taking
Probably
the
not.
glove off?
No, probably not. But anyway, that's it for this episode. So please be sure to like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and hey, check out our other little reels and shorts that we put out if you're not watching the whole thing. What are you doing?
I'm thinking of the things I'm gonna do.
He's thinking about liking and subscribing.